But you enjoy and you get excited because you're finally going to get something you were waiting for, something you were anticipated, and it comes, and you get to open it, and you get to enjoy it, and then you get to show it off, and then you get to use it, and then you get to set it on a shelf for another 12 years. First reason. Second reason is you enjoy giving presents. You might be someone here today that it's a challenge to be able to find the right gift for the right person. It is your mission the other 11 months of the year to do your background investigating, hire a private investigator, do whatever it is you do a Google search, find out everything you can about a specific person and find out what they need or what they want and figure out how to get it without them knowing it and without them getting it for themselves during the rest of the year. And so this is a bit of a thrill. It's a bit of a challenge. And you're on a budget, and so you have to find that right perfect gift that will make them jump for joy at the exact right moment without them being able to tell what's inside the box after you've wrapped it, because that would ruin the surprise. And it becomes a challenge. And so you get excited because finally all your hard work is going to pay off because you're going to get the reaction out of the people that you were hoping for. And the third reason I think we get excited about Christmas time is that we finally get to keep to ourselves. You don't have to go to work and bum around with people you don't really like. You don't have to be around all the friends and acquaintances that you're polite with, but you don't really enjoy being with. And at Christmas time, you finally get to leave that environment, leave those spaces, and get together with the people that you actually love and enjoy being with. You can be with your family and not have to worry about everybody else. And so you actually get time to yourselves to be with yourselves. Yes? Now, some of you are like, you know it's true. You know it's true. You know you enjoy getting away from work and actually being with the people you care about. Now, amen. Now in Timothy, 1 Timothy chapter 6, Paul says, do good, be rich in good deeds, and to be generous and willing to share. Getting gifts, giving gifts, and keeping to ourselves. Is that the definition of generosity? I need some volunteers. I see those hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on up. 5. You want to come up? No? That one. Come on up. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. I need a couple more. I need some. Come on up. I need some larger, taller people. Your dad raised his hand? Your dad can come up. Come on up. Tim, come on up.
My dad raised his hand.
Come on up. We're going to do a little social experiment here this morning. Now, I need this back. I need these back because otherwise my wife might hurt me. These are red-green Possum-opoly dollars, $500. Okay? I'm going to give some of you $500. $500, $500 is 4, $500, $500. And the rest of you, I'm going to give you 20. 20, 20, 20, 20. No, that's not for you. 20, 20. All right. Now, this is a game we're going to play. Okay? Okay, this is a game we're going to play. You need to make 3 trades. Okay? You need to make 3 trades, which means you exchange your bill with somebody else. Okay? But you can only trade with someone that has the same color bill. Ready? Set. Go.
Trade with 3 people. Already. Already got my third. Now it's not full. Green.
All right, those with the $20 bills come over here. Those with the $20 bills come over here, okay? And those with the green $500 bills, that's a green bill. You're over there, you're over there, you're over there. All right. Now, what did you guys start with? Did you guys all start with the 20? Yeah. Did you guys all start with the... But you gave away your $500 twice. How generous of these people. They gave away their $500 twice. That's $1,000 they gave away. Give them a round of applause. Now, you guys all started with your $20, yes? They're slightly less generous. They only gave away $40. But Now, listen here. This is my show. Go sit down. I get 1 chance a week to shine. You're stealing my thunder. All right, so these guys only gave away $40, so I guess give them a round of applause. All right, so which group was more generous? Both were the same. Okay, both groups were so even though they gave away 1,000 and they gave away 40, they were both equally generous. Okay, does anything else about this scenario bother you? What was that? They have exactly what they started with. Neither group really gave up anything. And one group still has far more than the other group. And even though they gave away, nothing really changed. All right, give me back my money. And everybody give them a round of applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
I should have thought this through better. Hey, man, give me my 20 bones. Come on. He was just there trying to think about, how do I get away with this? Do I have to give it back? Who folded it up? Goodness. Goodness. See, this is kind of a silly social experiment, but we see this in our own day and age. We see this in our own community. We look at different groups that have different amounts of money or different resources than we do, and we wonder, well, how come they're not sharing? How come they're not sharing the wealth? And we have this inner, sense that something is unjust about that. The problem is, this doesn't just happen with money. This happens on multiple levels between people. There are groups of people that have never heard the gospel. But us Christians, we still kind of keep to ourselves. There are lots of people that do not have enough to eat, and yet those of us with food have potlucks where we can all share the food that we already have. There are lots of people in the world that do not have clean drinking water. But we still only go to people's homes that have good drinking water. And what I have found over the past couple years is looking at my own life and my own traditions and family and just trying to understand what's going on at this time of year, I've come to see that we really enjoy keeping it to ourselves. And we might keep it in our own little circles. I might give a gift to somebody, but they're completely capable of giving back and expected to give back. I'll give a compliment and share the good news about Jesus Christ at Christmas time, but I'm going to do it in a church with a bunch of other Christians. And I'm going to keep it in my nice little circle. I'm going to go out of my way to spend time with people who are normally alone, but that's really just my family that I don't get to see. And I'm going to get time with them. And we all keep it in our own little circles. We keep it in our own setting. We keep it to ourselves. And Jesus said, and Matthew recorded it, and I think it's Matthew chapter 9. He says, it's not the healthy that need a doctor. It's the sick. Well, to be honest, folks, it's not the people in your life that can give you a gift that really need a gift. It's not the people that can bring something to the potluck that really need you to make a dish for them. It's not the people that are already celebrating the birth of Christ and are following him and know the good news of Jesus Christ that really need you to sing a Christmas carol to them. It's the people that don't know him. It's the people that haven't ever heard of him or understood him and feel hopeless and lost. Those are the people that really need it. And this time of year has become a time where we just keep it to ourselves in our own little circles. And Jesus made it very clear. He told several stories. He didn't tell stories about how if you give food to the fat that you're going to be blessed. He didn't tell stories about how if you give money to the rich, how you will be blessed. He didn't tell stories about how if you spread the gospel to the people in the church already, how you will be blessed. He said you give food to the hungry, opportunity to the poor, hope to the hopeless, water to the thirsty. But we just like to keep it to ourselves. And so this is what I want to challenge you with this year. I want to challenge you not to keep it to yourselves. The things that you have, don't keep them to yourself. The things that your family and that your social circle has, don't keep it to yourselves. Generosity isn't just giving away so that you can get back. Generosity is giving to those who actually need it, without any thought of getting something back or need of getting something back. And you can do this in several ways. You can give to your local food bank, and not simply as, we're going to prepare our food and then give to the food bank, but make giving to the food bank the priority, and then you get whatever's left over. And you make that a family event. You can do this by donating to an organization like Compassion, where you can give a certain amount of money to the organization, and what they do is they'll take that money and they'll either build a well or they'll buy some farm equipment or some farm animals for families that don't have those resources and need them in order to have a sustainable lifestyle. You can do this by, instead of exchanging gifts with the people you normally exchange gifts with, you donate to the Cuba mission. You can do this by, instead of just making it time for you and your family, you keep an eye out for those people around you that are lonely and don't have anybody or just need some encouragement. And making it a priority to invite them and include them in your celebration. And you can do this by keeping an eye out for those people in your lives that will sing the Christmas carols but have no real idea of what they mean. And sharing with them the hope that is in your heart. Sharing with them the gospel of Jesus Christ that says that we do not need to be defeated anymore. And share with them that the fact that we celebrate Christmas is the fact that our God sent His Son to save us even though we didn't deserve it. This Christmas, and I believe this Christmas is all about it, for Jesus came to us lost people, not to those of us who were already following Him. He came to us lost people. He didn't want to keep it to Himself. This Christmas, don't keep it to yourself. Let's take it outside of our circles. Find the people that need something that we have. And that's not just money. I mean that's family. That's hope. That's food. That's all these things that you have. Take what you have and don't keep it to yourself.